Hangout is on air. This is the BadKidCast. Keem, do your intro.
What is up? Nope, that's not the intro.
You're rusty, Keem.
My name is Killer Keemstar, and I'm here with
Only Use Me Blade.
This is the BadKidCast, the audio cast that you listen to
and watch while you game.
We're available on only YouTube.
On Only Use Me Blade's channel. What's up, my peoples? So I don't think we should read the chat at first. Okay. I think maybe later on after we do a strong podcast, maybe we look at the chat, answer some questions, but I don't want this to be like a live stream situation where we, you hate how I do my live stream. We do our live streams very different, bro.
Dude, you're like so engaged with your people. Like, it doesn't matter like what they say. You're just like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, Toby Tobe. Like they could be like spamming like a bunch of garbage, and you're like, oh, so yeah, you went to Pizza Hut today? Well, that's cool, bro. Like,
well, dude, the part of streaming is interacting with the people, and like, I get a lot of love on my stream for not having a huge stream. You know what I mean? I don't know.
See, when I do a stream, I try to like put on a show. I don't got time to like, acknowledge all the hecklers in the chat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit's going on. No, we're doing this. No, we're gonna bring in Biblical Reaper and roast him. Like, I don't have time for.
Here's the thing, dude. Half the time when you bring up these people that you are like, I didn't know about Bachelor Universe until the Bachelor Universe situation happened. Like, so a lot of times I only know these people from you. You honestly are where I get my news source, and that's why you do the Drama Alert stuff. But like, so who's this new dude? This dude you're telling me about the phone. You're like, I roasted him or whatever. What was the situation with that?
All right, so there's this guy. His name's Biblical Reaper, and I'm surprised you don't know who he is, because like everybody in the Call of Duty community has been roasting this guy, like picking on him. Okay, and the reason why they're picking on him is because he used to be like a commentator. Like, he'd upload videos with Call of Duty in the background, and he'd tell a story about like how today he went out and got new laundry detergent because his old laundry detergent was like making him itchy, and real exciting stories and stuff. And he would tell them with Call of Duty in the background. He was that guy. That's the kind of content he had.
So he was a gaming commentator. Probably ran out of stuff to talk about. Life's pretty boring, so he probably tells stupid stories. Okay.
He was never entertaining ever. Okay. So he failed. He did this for like 2 years, completely failed. So then he like got involved in like talking smack about people, and like at one point he like uploaded a video and goes, yeah, if you want to know Keemstar's docs, they're in my description. Like, he literally put my docs in the description of his videos. But anyhow, like, I wasn't even mad about that, because anybody can get that stuff by just going on google.com.
Right.
But
you motherfucker, you though, man. I think I might have to get a new number because of you, dude. This is some bullshit. So if you guys don't know,
we'll talk about that in a minute. Let me finish this though real quick. Okay. So this dude completely failed at YouTube. All right. He tried to be a personality. It didn't work. He didn't have an audience. He wasn't engaging people. People weren't sharing his videos. People weren't like, yo, did you see the new Biblical Reaper video? They weren't like telling their friends about it. His channel was dead. So he dropped his personality altogether and said, I'm going to be the next T Martin. And now he makes Black Ops 3 leaked videos. Like today, David Vonderhaar wore sunglasses, and if you turn the sunglasses sideways, it looks like a 3. This means the next Call of Duty is going to be Black Ops 3, ladies and gentlemen. And his titles are Black Ops 3, Black Ops 3, David Vonderhaar, Black Ops 3 confirmed, sunglasses of Black Ops 3, and then his description is Black Ops 3 85 times. You know what I mean? And the reason why he does all this bullshit is so he ranks higher on the search engines and people click on his videos, because nobody was watching him. No one cared about him as a personality. He gave up on that, and now he's the gaming news guy. So we see a bunch of these motherfuckers out there, right? Now, here's the problem. One, you're gaming the system. You're fucking, when people are searching for Black Ops videos or Black Ops 3 news, they're clicking on this idiot's videos who's not offering any credible news, who's putting together a horrible show. He's stuttering when he's talking. He's Vandahar. Like
every year when the new Call of Duty comes out, the only videos on it are these assumption videos from the previous year. See what I'm saying? So like, if Black Ops 3, like 2 years down the line, if someone looks up Black Ops 3, they're going to find these videos that were made now, not when the actual game's out.
So that's going on. But then on top of it, like, he's on a green screen in the corner of his videos, and he has like this imaginary desk. It's not even a real desk. Okay. And the quality of his videos are absolutely garbage, but because he's gaming the system, he's showing up in the feed. So all these other Call of Duty commentators are pissed off about him. Like, they know he's just doing this for views, right? They know he's literally failed as a YouTuber personality. So they're roasting him. They're like, what are you doing? You're so fake. You're such a joke. His argument is like, look, I'm doing YouTube so people see me. That's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the views. But this isn't what you want to do. This is, you want it to be a personality and you failed at it. So now you're fucking ruining YouTube. You're ruining the search engine. Like today he uploaded a Destiny video. It says Destiny 3 times in the title and it says Destiny 10 times in the description. And if you search Destiny 2 on YouTube, he's the #1 search result.
Good times. So I hate to say this, but so what? Like,
okay, here's the thing. And a lot of people are going to say that. Who cares? Why do you care? I care because it ruins the experience of gaming entertainment on YouTube for viewers. You got to think of the guy.
I agree.
You got to think of the guy who only plays Destiny, right? He only plays Destiny. He's not really too much into YouTube entertainment or gaming entertainment. He doesn't really watch gaming YouTube videos. But all of a sudden today, he feels, you know what? I think I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to watch some Destiny videos. So he types in Destiny and hits search. Oh, look at this video that popped up, first search result. Let me watch that. He watches that dude in front of a green screen stuttering about, I think Destiny 2 is coming out. And he sees this horrible production out there, and it misrepresents everybody in gaming entertainment. Now that guy's gone. That could have been a viewer for so many different people.
Well, it's kind of along the same idea though. Like let's say I've never watched a gaming YouTube video and I click on it and I search up whatever game, and a really popular person like a Syndicate or an Allier or T Martin pops up. I mean, do we get to actually make a choice on who's the representation for us?
But here's the thing. Here is the difference. Okay. This is the difference in all of it played. If a Syndicate or an Allier or a T Martin video pops up first, it's a quality video.
Says who?
It's a good production. Okay, I'm not saying that Allier and T Martin and these guys didn't milk the system and didn't exploit the system to get where they are. They definitely did, but now, because they did that, you have all these horrible, untalented people that are exploiting the system that have far less quality content. You got guys like Biblical Reeker with an imaginary death saying, "Hey guys, today I got fucking like just." It's like,
isn't the whole point of YouTube is that it's not policed, but it's grouped. Like the only reason why I've been able to be on YouTube for 6 years is because I have an audience and people watch me, right? So don't we get to kind of decide who makes it and who doesn't?
Yeah, but he's constantly getting views because it's clickbait. He's not getting views from his subscribers. Yeah. Like you know what I mean? He's getting views from random people searching around YouTube.
So if he's really violating terms of service, which it sounds like he's doing, then why hasn't he been shut down?
Because that we rarely see that type of stuff get shut down. I mean, this was the same thing that happened with the GTA community.
Yeah.
It's just an embarrassment to all of gaming entertainment when you have this dude. Like,
yeah, but now you're kind of running into a difficult thing to when like who are we to say what's good and what's bad, and you know, if there's an audience for it, you know, there's no YouTube police, there's no YouTube you know, people that say, okay, we'll allow this or don't allow this. You kind of get what I'm saying? So
okay, well,
you're going into a weird area, dude. Where
there is this though. There are people that watch content that get to have an opinion based on that content. And my opinion is that dude's content is absolutely horrible, and that he's milking the system, and that he's a clickbait channel. And there's going to be a lot of people that make really good quality Black Ops 3 leaked information videos, type videos that are not going to be seen because this guy is flooding up the Google search results. I mean, it's to the point where these people are no longer focusing on content, no longer focusing on putting together good videos. They're looking at this fucking thing like a numbers game. Like, okay, do I put this tag?
People have been doing that for years, though, Keem. The emphasis has come less off the actual video. The video.
Yeah, but now we got people doing it with absolutely garbage. I mean, this Blade. Just click on his channel right now. Look at a video. Look at the new Destiny video.
I've seen a million channels like what you're talking about. I don't agree with it, but at the same time, though, that's more of a hate the game, don't hate the player kind of situation. Okay. YouTube's kind of fucked when it comes to stuff like that because people are allowed to kind of break it. Okay, it's the same concept with Call of Duty, with One Man Army Noob Tubes and Modern Warfare 2. YouTube's very easy to break, and YouTube's very easy to manipulate if you do all the scummy things. If you put tags in the description and title your video with a million fucking words and make these
this is
thumbnails
how
with
we're
big
gonna play it.
tits.
This is how we're gonna play it then. You a scumbag on YouTube, and I have a right to constantly say, hey, that guy's a scumbag. There we go.
Yep. Boom. Nailed it.
That guy's a scumbag. His content is absolutely horrible. All right? It's horrible.
But see that I got to go back to that though, bro. Like, yeah, his content probably is horrible, and I'll probably agree with you. If I go to it, I'll probably be like, yeah, this content's trash. But me thinking that his content's trash isn't up to me. It's up to everyone.
Everyone thinks his content is horrible. Okay, listen. If you search Biblical Reaper, like there are fucking at least 50 different commentaries of people calling this dude out.
Okay.
Like it's not just me. Like it's hardcore people in the Call of Duty commentator community that are like, why the fuck is this dude showing up in the search result?
Yeah, I think YouTube needs to fix that somehow, some way. I mean, I think YouTube's big enough and gaming's big enough that they need to specifically have a section, some people at the YouTube offices that look at stuff like that. You know, is there just too many gamers on YouTube that it's impossible to police?
I don't know. Well, like I don't know. It's just like I hate it. I'm so angry.
There's that passion in you, Keem. Jesus.
They're like ruining everything. They're just ruining it.
So are you coming to Seattle or no?
I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to come to Seattle yet.
So if you guys don't know, Keem was like, hey, I'm coming to Seattle. I think you called me to ask me, and that's when you linked my number. I don't know, dude. But so can we explain the whole leaked number situation?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So a lot of times if I'm on stream, I will call Keem. And sometimes Keem will call me on stream. You know what I mean? He's hanging out, whatever. So he calls it. Everyone wants it on speakerphone. Keem, I saw the video. Someone actually ripped it and got the video of it. And Keem was like, hey, I'm going to call Blade. Not even thinking about it. He calls me. I'm trying to get some sleep. So I don't like, I think I actually was asleep. And it goes to voicemail. And the voicemail is like, this number, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to say my number. Is not available. Please leave a message after the tone. And then Keem leaves this message just like, what up, Blade? Fuck. I think I might have just leaked your number on my stream to 7,000 people. And I'm like, I checked the message. I'm like, that's what? And then I start getting phone call after phone call after phone call. I'm like, son of a bitch. I got, I got some crazy number. I think the final tally was like over 200 texts and something like almost like 80 something, what is it called? Phone calls. To the point where I was like, what do I need to do? And Jill was like, call the police. The only thing that this dude had for me, because first off, I was like, yeah, look at my phone. Like I show him my phone, right? And he's like, oh, whoa, too much for me, dude. I have a little flip phone that I barely know how to use. I'm like, it's not a bomb.
Wait, you actually went to the police?
Well, I gave him a call, yeah, and now someone's calling again. So
wait. Your phone number got leaked and you decided, okay, I'm going to call the cops and see if they can solve this.
I don't know. I was getting frustrated. So I was like, I'm not really big on police, but I was like seeing what we could do because like there's a million fucking phone numbers. There's a million, like most of the stuff's through like Skype and like block numbers or whatever. But I do have to show you this. This is the Taking Charge pamphlet booklet that they give you in situations like this. Like they don't want to deal with it at all. So they're saying that I should contact the FTC and the FBI to get them on the case. And I'm not doing that. That seems like way too fucking much.
Wait. Okay. Your phone number, I accidentally leaked out your phone number.
Yeah, complete accident.
And you thought that you could call the police and they would be able to do something?
Yeah, I know it sounds retarded. I don't know.
No, that sounds so dumb.
I know it sounds super retarded.
What could they do? What are they going to call back all fucking 300 people? Be like, hey, don't call this number again. Like,
well, I think it's the same. I think it's honestly, I think it's a lot of it's the same person because it keeps on. I think it's mainly the same person that's trying to get a hold of me.
Is it the same number?
A lot of times it's the same number. Yeah.
Have you ever answered any of them?
1 out of 20 I'll answer and I'll be like, what the fuck do you want? And then most of the time no one ever picks up when they call. And a couple times it'll like I'll be like, hello. And then there'll be like some kid on the other line and he'll be hella frightened, like, oh my God, he actually picked up. And he's like, I love Starbucks, bye. And you know, shit like that or whatever. And I think what they're doing is they're like, okay, well, every live stream, we're just going to call them like over and over again. So I'm throwing my phone over there. Boom. And it's on silent. Fuck you.
That's insane. I'm sorry, dude. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
I'm not mad at you because I actually watched the video. I need to talk to my network, have them take that down.
This is the point. This is the point where I would have been like, okay, this cast sucks. Let's redo it.
No. And I hated that. And that's what I was thinking about, dude. I was like, do you really want to live stream this? Because like why would you want to live stream? Because normally our casts are polished gems, if you will. And if it does suck, I think it sucks because we haven't done one in forever. You know what I mean?
I just don't think there's any way that we can do the BadKidCast without being in the studio together. That's what made it so good. Yeah, I already know. And we even talked about this when we were in Buffalo, bro. We even talked about this like I remember when I was like, yeah, dude, I'm moving. Like I'm going back to Seattle. Like it's official. And you immediately had a response that I wasn't expecting. You're like, well, we can't do the BadKidCast because it's going to suck over Skype. I said, let's give it a try. Let's see what happens, man. You know? Worst case scenario, it sucks big time and we delete it. Fuck it, you know? It's never going to be the same.
It is never going to be the same.
It's just not going to be the same, man.
Do you ever look at things and they're awesome and you have this moment where you like your brain or your soul kind of says, man, fucking write this one down because I think this is it. Like this is gold. This is amazing. You know what I mean? It's that energy that you get, you know, like when I was in Buffalo, that energy that we got doing the BadKidCast, we're like, this is fucking good. Shit, it made me move cross country, dude. It made me move cross country. So
well, Scott fucked it up. I heard Scott's coming back to Buffalo.
I think he's visiting family or whatever. Yeah. I
What's the
would
deal
like
with Josh? Like, are you talking to Josh?
Josh. I talk to Josh every once in a while, but he never picks up the phone, dude. He never texts back, so I don't know.
I literally went out drinking with him the other night, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I talk to Blade every day."
That's bullshit, Josh.
He's like, "I talk to him all the time." Like,
Dude, honestly, this is okay. I would like to visit Buffalo because I need a Yings night. I need the Roz's Pizza thing. Do a BadKidCast.
Blade, if you put a step in Buffalo, you're not going back home.
No, I am, bro. I'm much better here, dude. I'm much better here.
I can sell ketchup to a woman with white gloves.
Well,
You're staying if you come here. Just saying.
What do you mean I'm staying if I come there? Like I'm just gonna come with a fucking carry-on bag and be like, "Oh, I'm here. Plant my."
We'll figure it out. Planting seeds. We'll figure it out.
Why can't you come to Seattle, bro?
I have a family. You have nothing tying you down. Nothing.
I have friends and family over here. I mean,
Not
I don't have a family of my own. You know what I mean?
You don't have like kids and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. How was me?
Good. She's doing real good. Family's doing real good. Everything's well.
How did you not lose it when? See, I was thinking about this. Like, if you did fly to Seattle to interview Basher, okay,
right?
I was thinking I would come pick you up from the airport. We either get some whatever the situation is. Eventually, I would have to drive you to Basher's to meet him. Where would you do this? If you were coming into Seattle right now, if you were on the plane, you get out, and I pick you up, how are we doing it?
I'm telling Basher that I'm literally in Seattle and that I'm here to interview him, and asking him where where he wants to meet.
Do you want to do okay? You know how like news shows, like a lot of times they meet in like they sit on a park bench, or they meet at their summer home, or they're at a coffee place.
And then if he's not gonna do it, then I'm just gonna go to his house with like cameras on the door knocking, like through the window, like, hey, we're trying to get an interview. Like,
so are you cool with him now? I mean, I know that you were just reporting the news, and it was never a Keemstar versus Basher thing. It was Keem.
At a moment for a certain amount of time, yeah, it was like. Okay. But I mean, am I cool with him? I guess. But here's the thing, though. Basher just wanted Clara back, no matter what. He was in love with her. All right, even though that she's kind of a gold digger. Yeah. Picked a career over him.
What is it about? Okay, first off, I think love is more damaging than being drunk. Okay, because for some dudes, they got this really skewed version, and a girl could like shit on your soul and do whatever she wanted to, and literally treat you like a piece of shit. And for some reason, there's this thing in their heart, like, well, I still love her, like. Your girl was getting like your girl dipped on you as soon as shit went sour for you, and went to go live with a bunch of other dudes. Like, if you were a date with a girl, and then the date started going shitty, and she left with 4 other dudes, that's the worst date of all time. That's not love.
Okay, in that interview, she literally said she wanted like $1,000 in order to just talk to him, because she was like refusing to speak to him. The dude offered her $1,000 to talk to him, and she was like, "Yeah." So, I mean,
I just don't understand. Here's the thing, dude. I've been in a situation where I love this broad, right? Really loved her, and there was a couple of super red flags that I overlooked because I didn't want to deal with the idea that maybe she wasn't still in love with me, kind of situation. And it took my boys literally sat me down and were like, Riz, yeah, she's with this dude. Don't act stupid. And then I was like, okay, man, I fucking get it. Like I was slipping up for there for a minute. I get it. He's got the whole world telling him that she's a fucking gold digger. We're not in the relationship, but based on all the things that have been said, there's no forgiving all that shit. You gotta cut that bitch off.
Here's the thing. Ever since we did that interview, Clara was ruined. Okay. And I think, and I don't know because I don't have any proof, but I think she was kicked off the TV show. And again, that's based on nothing.
Did you say
that's just yes.
You finally started saying it right.
Well, ruined.
No, I'm not. That doesn't mean fall back into the old habits, bro.
She was ruined. And the thing is like, she has nothing now. Like, she doesn't have like her little posse. She doesn't have her little career. Mm-hmm. So the only thing she could do is run back to Basher. So
what I'm saying is, why would he take her back though? That's what I don't get.
He doesn't care. He just wants her. He's in love. So anyhow, he doesn't care.
Here's another selfish issue I have with this. Okay, if I'm watching a fucking movie, I'll give you a good example. What's that movie with the super rich dude, played by the like in the movie he's like stupidly rich and he has hella money and he wants to like go out with the girl from the train station. Came out a couple years ago.
I don't know.
Richard Brand or whatever the fuck his name is. The guy from Get Him to the Greek with the long hair.
I don't know, Blade.
Arthur or some shit. It doesn't matter. Anyway, anytime in a movie when dude falls head over heels in love with a broad and the girl's not hot, like the Batman with the fucking Gyllenhaal girl. That girl's not attractive at all. But like everyone's fucking fighting over it. It boggles my mind when people fight over. First off, to fight over a female is just fucking weird. There's a billion feet. There's 7 billion people on this earth, and we're freaking out about one. Why do men do that?
Well, I think Basher's just been lonely his whole entire life, and I think he had a girlfriend that he was in love with, and now he can't like comprehend being without her. But anyhow, listen. Here's the deal.
Okay.
So she goes back to Basher. Her and Basher are back together after the interview, right? Now Basher is playing this whole like leave us alone. Like, I've reached out to him, he won't respond. Like, he's not responding to his potential sponsors. He's pretty much disappeared. You know what I mean? Because he's got his girl back. Now, when he didn't have his girl, he was willing to tell the world that he fucked her in the ass.
That was so awesome.
To get her attention.
So awesome.
Like, the power of the pussy is just unreal.
I mean, here's the thing. I think in the grand scheme of things, the power of the pussy has to be there, because if it wasn't that bomb, then mankind would cease to exist, and we're not going anywhere. So
I just don't know how he can publicly continue publicly dating her.
Yeah.
Because, like, how would people ever...
Like, imagine that weird situation, something or whatever. I don't know if they go to events, but that's
a lot of people call Clara a gold digger. But if you think about it, like, let's say you had a girlfriend, Blade, right? Yeah. And then all of a sudden you get put on a TV show where they're offering you $15,000 an episode on Sci-Fi. Okay, you get put on a TV show, $15,000 an episode. You're going to be on Sci-Fi, and the producers of the show say, "Look, your girlfriend's a fucking racist, right? Break up with her, or you're not going to be on this show. What are you going to do?"
If it's girlfriend material, I'm putting the relationship on pause. If it's wife material, I'm not doing the show.
Well, this is what I'm saying. A lot of people would make the same decision that Clara made. I mean, at the end of the day, she's still a gold digger, but a lot of people would make that.
Was that the situation? Is that she was going to be on some show, or was the other dude going to be the show, the Bash dude?
No, they were okay. This is the situation, Blade. I thought you already knew all this, but anyhow, she was a fan of his.
I go for the highlights. I fucked her in the ass.
Well, here's the cliff notes.
Okay.
Here's the cliff notes.
I'm not watching the 40-minute My Life video. I'm not doing it, Bash. Sorry, buddy.
She was a fan of his. She was 17. He was 28 or 29. I don't know. It doesn't matter. He made moves. She was a fan. She was super excited. They started dating. As she moved in with him, and then she told him, "Hey, I want to be a YouTuber too. Let's pick a name." So she picks a name, Clara Baby Legs, and then he helps promote his girlfriend, gets her a following. Then he gets offered a spot on a TV show. So now he's going to be on this fucking TV show.
Okay.
He's going to make a ton of money. He goes to the producers, hey, can my girlfriend be on it too? Then him and his girlfriend are going to be on this TV show. Then Keemstar does a drama alert saying, your girlfriend's only 17. You have this history of trying to hook up with underage girls, and now I'm interviewing other girls that are underage that you made moves on. So he gets kicked off the TV show, and the girlfriend is left with this option: stay on the TV show or stay with Basher. She picks the TV show and never talks to Basher again until Basher comes on Drama Alert and says, at least I got to fuck her in the ass.
Baby, come back.
We're really looking at like the worst of like.
But here's the thing, though. Like in her defense, dude, if I was in that same situation, like I came in as a couple, and then the other person had to dip out, or let's say let me put myself in Basher's shoes. If I had to bow out of the TV show, but my girlfriend was still on there, stay on there, get your money. Like what? Why would I don't understand the whole holding people back thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think she did the right thing by staying. What happened though? She's still on the show?
I think she got kicked off the show, but that's just a guess. Like there's literally nothing, no proof whatsoever.
Well, it's probably all
no
this
intel.
This negative publicity. I can't talk. The negative publicity of this probably wasn't good for the show, so they're probably like, yeah, you got to go.
It's probably the best thing for the show. I'm probably going to make that show a #1 hit. All the work that I'm doing.
What is the show?
The show's based on, from what I'm hearing, it's based on YouTubers and their lives.
That's got to be. You know what? There is a documentary on, I think, Netflix, and it's about YouTubers' lives. And it is the boringest shit of all time. Okay, unless you're FPS Russia, okay, where you're going out and you're blowing shit up, or unless you're like the dudes that like slingshot basketballs or something. As far as like a YouTuber goes, boring, super boring. There's no way you can make that interesting. Okay, you can make your videos interesting, but there's no way the behind the scenes DVD extra. Like that's how I look at it. I look at it like it's the special features on a DVD or something. No, right. It's okay. If you were to sit in the corner of Keem's room and watch him make a drama alert, you might be giddy because you're like, oh, this is cool. This is how drama alert gets made. But then you'll slowly realize it'll only take you about half an hour that it's really not that interesting. Like, I don't know why people think it's so interesting.
I strongly beg to differ. The whole operation of how a drama alert comes together is entertaining, Blade, and because you've seen it firsthand.
Because I'm laughing about it, though. Because I'm laughing about how energetic you are about something that's really ridiculous. But here's the thing, though. I think it's ridiculous when I open up my fucking my YouTube subscription box. Most of the time, I'm like, don't care. I don't even know why I'm subbed to this dude still. Don't care. Drama alert. We'll click on the drama alert, obviously. Like, there's something, if you figured out how to put, like, stuff in the thumbnail, okay, it's like, watch me, okay? If there's actually, like, hidden code in there, it must be in there, dude. Because I watch every single motherfucking drama alert. I don't know what it is. Except for the interviews. I don't really like the interviews. Except for the Basher interview.
Like... I think I just kind of always just done what I wanted to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think that's why Drama Alert's a success, is I literally wanted to do it. I mean, before there was a Drama Alert, Blade, like when you moved to Buffalo, like way back in 2012?
Yeah.
I would be like, Blade, did you hear what White Boy said about fucking,
Wings?
Yeah, I'm just like I'm into the community in a fucking 14-year-old teenage, girl gossip kind of way.
I remember there was a time when I was trying to explain to you that Twitter was the shit, and you're like, I don't use that. And I'm like, no, you need to get on that, dude. And I remember telling you that, and then you finally got on, like, this is the greatest thing ever.
Blade, you should tell the viewers, like, the first big drama alert that I worked
Oh, yeah. Dude, okay. So there's a show on HBO called Newsroom, which is an excellent show, and it sucks that it's over, okay? And I think it was the go ahead.
Let me just say something real quick. When I watch a movie, all right,
Yeah.
or I watch some type of series, right? If it's Wolf of Wall Street, I walk out of the motherfucking movie like I'm in Wolf
Jordan
of Wall Street.
Belfort. Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I'm watching, Game of Thorns, I'm walking out of that motherfucker like I want to go slash some heads off. Like I get
honestly, when this dude, there was like it took him about it was like a 10-day marathon, okay? But this dude marathoned the motherfucking Sopranos, okay? Now, the only reason I remember that is because when you marathon the Sopranos, I honestly thought that you were Tony Soprano there for those 10 days. Because like I would call you up and the first couple days you'd be like, dude, I'm marathon the Sopranos. Like the 5th, 6th, 7th day you called up, I have the message. You said I don't like talking on the phone. It might be bugged. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? You're like, I'm watching the fucking Sopranos and Tony's like, no phones. And I'm like, dude, get out of the fucking, you're in the movie. You're EA Sports.
I was in the Sopranos. Seriously. When I would drive to the store, yes. I thought people were fucking going to make a hit on me.
Right.
Like, I'm looking in my rear view mirrors. I'm like, is that an undercover? Is that dude going to make a fucking hit on me? I'm like fucking reaching like for a weapon in my car. Like it was real, dude.
Okay. When, like I never was into zombies. I played Black Ops 2 zombies a lot, and I was going for a high round. So I was on round 50, which means I played for like 12 hours or some crazy number like that, right? I finally hit pause and went down outside to go smoke a cigarette, and I was walking in circles. I was walking in circles, and I made about 3 good laps where I walked in like this 18-foot circle over and over again. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And I realized that in the game, you have to train the zombies. So you basically go to the lobby and you just basically run in circles the whole fucking time. And I was so into the game, I was doing that shit. But I don't know if I got you onto Newsroom, but when I was in Buffalo, I was like, yeah, we're definitely watching Newsroom because the new episodes are coming up, right? And you were basically, you'd watch, I think you marathon the first season. Now you start the second season, and we had just got to Buffalo to do the BadKidCast. And then the perfect storm of all this stuff happening, Wings and White Boy are going at it on Twitter about Wings' suicide. Keem shuts off the TV and gets into this frantic, we need to start the show in 5 minutes.
I was working. In my mind, I was working for CNN.
Yeah.
In my mind, I was a reporter on the highest level.
In the show, they basically the majority of the show, each episode is them freaking the fuck out and doing a million things in order to have the shit ready to do the show. And Keem was those people. I'm
rushing up and I'm like trying to figure out how to work the system to get everybody on. I'm like, okay, if I bring on White Boy, that's going to trigger Wings to want to come on, right? So and then that would trigger Woody to come on to defend Wings. Yeah. And like I was like planning.
And you were trying to hit me up. You were trying, like, I was there physically, and you were like, "Hey, can you get White Boy? Can you retweet this tweet, get that out to the people, and see if like you wanted me to be on the team or whatever?" And I'm just like,
I was like organizing the whole strategy on how to make this work, and it fucking worked flawlessly.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. So I think the first drama alert really was the Wings. And Wings of Redemption and White Boy situation. It was like the first time we've ever gotten people like that to talk on like in an interview status, and it was sick, dude. Wings cried.
Yeah, Wings cried in that interview.
Wings cried.
And at that time, like in 2012, that was like the end of the glory days of the COD commentator.
Yep.
And those were like the last, that was like pretty much the last year, 2012, for the COD commentator. And that, like, that was the last big thing. There wasn't anything big that happened in commentating call since then. You know
Two
what I
things.
mean?
That was the year of Modern Warfare 3, which sucked, and Google Plus fucked things up. Who knows? Other things could have happened. People move on. People grow up. They're not going to watch a Call of Duty commentator. You know, there's a lot of people that contact me. They're like, dude, I used to watch you when I was a kid, but I'm like a fucking adult now. I don't watch. I'm like, I understand that, you know.
I just spit all over myself. All right, listen.
Oh, when you did the drama alert, dude, you did the okay, so the other night I did a drunk stream and I fell asleep in my chair, right?
Okay.
And you came to the stream and like watched it and like sent some people there and people thought it was funny, blah blah. Then Twitch shut my stream down. I'm not suspended or anything. Apparently it happens a lot that people fall asleep on stream. So I'm hungover and I get this thing saying only use me Blade. You made the news on Twitter. I'm like, okay, click. And he starts talking about it. And then you get to the part where you're like, yeah, so a famous Twitch streamer was inebriated, drunk on stream, passed out. So I'm listening to this. I'm like, he's doing a fucking drama alert on me. Okay, I knew this day would come when he'd have to basically just put me on Front Street. Like I can't get a pass forever. And then he said, but then he woke up and took a piss on his keyboard on the stream. And I'm watching this I'm literally on my iPad, like in the bed, on my bed. Bed's right here. And I get up and I'm like, I start tapping my keyboard because I'm thinking like, there's no way. No. There's no way I could have fucking pissed on the keyboard. I would have heard about this. First off, Keem would have called me. I'm thinking Keem had this juicy story about me getting up and pissing on the keyboard. And how did I not hear about this? Like a lot of times in drunk streams, I'm like, I don't fucking know what happened. So I'm like tapping my keyboard and I'm like, and then I lean over and I smell my keyboard. I'm like, doesn't smell like piss. And then you go, and it wasn't only USB Blade. And I'm like, what the fuck? You're like, yeah, some CSGO streamer fucking got drunk and pissed on his keyboard. And I was double mad. I was mad at you for so that I had to check my keyboard for piss. And the other thing I'm mad about is that there is a possibility that could have happened so much that I had to stop watching the video and check to see if I fucking pissed on my computer desk.
That's so funny. Now, guys, normally when we do the BadKidCast, we always take a break and then we like come back into it, but we're live. But I still think we could take a break. You know, we could take a 5-minute break and we could just tell the viewers, hey, we're about to take a break and skip the video forward 5 minutes. Do you want to take a break?
Yeah, just take a quick break, peoples.
All right, we will be right back in roughly 5 minutes.
All right, bye. All right, stream. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to look at the video, read some comments till Keems gets back. What do you guys think? This is crazy that we're actually doing a BadKidCast. Oh, nice. Chat's right there. Whoa. Oh, the Keem viewers. This is just like Hitbox AFK. Time to fap this dude. Let's see here if we can. Nailed it. Live events.
I am back, sir.
You're back? Nice.
Yeah. God.
What's up?
I missed the BadKidCast.
I miss it too, buddy. I miss it too.
This isn't the same.
It's not the same. I mean, it's good because it's good for the combo. You know what I mean? Like I like that part of it, but I like to be able to like look over and see if you're bullshitting or you know what I mean. Like it was just better when we were in. You know, it's the same kind of concept. Like let's say we wanted to get drinks, right? If I wanted to get drinks with you, I wouldn't get on a Skype call with drinks with you. I'd literally be in a bar or at your house or whatever and do it, right?
I was always trying to do a podcast, completely wasted.
Yeah, and those never worked. Those never worked.
They never worked, but they were so funny because I was like, I'm like,
what about
dude,
the Shroomcast, dude? Can I hear the Shroomcast and see if it's uploadable? Because I think that might have been gold, bro.
I think the Shroomcast would be the best way to relaunch BadKidCast. Like, I don't really want this to be the relaunch of BadKidCast. Like, I think this is more like a spur of the moment thing. Like, I want to do this. I actually reached out to Hutch, but I haven't got a response. I want to see if Hutch wanted to, you know, be a third host because I want to launch like a really, really, really good podcast and take a lot of time, brand it the right way, like iTunes, the whole 9 yards.
Right.
But I don't know. Chris won't. So I'm trying to rent like a mansion or whatever for the California thing.
Yeah.
And Chris won't put down his credit card.
Why not? Like.
And Chris said because I am going to destroy the place. And that's when I fucking lashed out at him. And I was like, listen, motherfucker. You broke a $20,000 Polaris Razor and left it on top of a fucking mountain and then canceled your credit card. Me, I had it out with him on my stream.
Oh, you actually had this happened live. This happened on the Hitbox, huh?
Yeah, it happened on the Hitbox. Oh, by the way, did I tell you I had 10,000 viewers the other night?
Nice. What were you playing?
I was.
Are you just like king shit over on Hitbox? Is that how it works, or I mean, are you like? Always...
The thing is like the Basher story is such a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of this news, I don't really have like anything to show. It's just stuff that I know.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, from word of mouth. So instead of like putting my neck out on the line and ruining Drum Alert, you know, because there's two people, right? There's me, where I have an opinion, all right, that I want to share. Like I'm Biblical Reaper. Like I have an opinion about the dude, all right? Yeah. And then there's like the news, and those two things are very different. So it's hard for me to go up and make a video on Drum Alert and say, I'm hearing that, you know, they had this abortion or, you know, that there was a miscarriage or that they're back. It's hard for me to do that on Drum Alert. So instead, what I do is I'm going to stream live that night anyways. I upload a video and I tell people, hey, you know, I want to talk about stuff. And they come to my live stream. And instead of me, you know, being Mr. Reporter, so-and-so said this, so-and-so said that, instead of just like laying out facts, like we just have a discussion. And people are so engaged with that story. That's why a lot of people are coming out. And it was ridiculous because this one dude started donating like crazy. And two ballers got in the thing and started having like a donation war. And I think I made like $5,000 that night. And I was just like, what the fuck?
Damn.
But yeah, that was the night you passed out.
So So I mean if you guys don't know, I don't think I've even announced this, but I've been wanting to take my caddy on a road trip, and UMG Ontario is happening, and being in California is fun, but you kind of need a car. So I looked up the prices, and it'd be cheaper and it'd be fun. I am going to make a road trip out of it. I'm driving down to Portland. I'm going to visit.
How long is it going to take you to drive?
Well, I'm doing it in two parts because I'm actually driving to Portland. Portland takes about 4 hours. And then from Portland to Ontario, it doesn't take that long. I think it might take like eight hours. I don't know. So it's not a super like long road trip because it's just literally I-5 south. But I'm going to do it in two parts. I'm going to go visit Scott, see what's going on in Portland, and then go from there.
Is Portland south of you?
Yeah, Portland's in Oregon.
Oh, okay. So it's like on the way.
Yeah, it's literally on the way. Literally on the way. So visit Scott, then go to Ontario to pick up you and Dynasty, and then we go to Ontario. You were saying that, so I guess Ontario, I looked, it's like an hour away from
LA.
An hour or 2 hours away from LAX.
Yeah, it's like an hour away from LA.
Okay. So, I mean, you'd get raped on Uber or taxi driver stuff or whatever, so.
Yeah, but I'm trying to like rent like a mansion or something and do that, but like no one's willing to put down their credit card.
Why don't you put down yours?
Because someone's gonna break something and then I'm gonna get charged.
Well, that's the whole thing, though. That's why you. I mean, here's the thing: you'd have to. You would literally like who would you would you want to rent
here's
the mansion
the thing,
with?
Blade. All right, if we all so close to Toast is coming,
Nice.
Dynasty's coming.
Nice.
You're coming. Robert's apparently coming. Fucking Prodigy's I think is coming, and Chris is coming. Okay. If we all give you, all right, our share, which is like $500 or something, would you put your card down? If we all give you the money beforehand, would you put your card down? Would you be in charge?
Everyone except for Chris.
So everyone can come except for Chris.
Yes, that's the only person that I do not trust that won't like break a stool just sitting down. Like I think he'll damage stuff just sitting down. And that's not a fat joke. It's just, I mean, the first experience I've ever had him dealing with something super expensive where he had to be responsible, he fucking broke an off-road vehicle and left on top of a mountain.
Exactly. And here's the thing. If Chris like owes you money, he's not going to pay you. That's not going to pay me. Thing.
So yeah, so no. I'd be hesitant. I'd still be hesitant even if it was those people that you named. You know what I mean?
Right. Can you believe we've already been streaming for an hour?
Yeah, that makes sense. We normally do the podcast. The podcasts normally go an hour or more, but we just took a break. We haven't talked in a while, shooting the shit. It just happens. You just got to go with the flow, bro. Don't look at the time.
I can't believe it's this late. I can't wait until you get a gaming PC so we can play H1Z1.
I already played H1Z1. I didn't really care for it.
Dude, it's the greatest game ever.
So that's my answer. I might put my life on the line with all those guys mentioned, but not with Chris, because I just feel Chris would break something just to do it. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
And
well, Chris was also saying stupid shit. Like he's like, well, there's only 5 bathrooms. I'm not going to share a bathroom with someone. I'm like, a bathroom?
Right.
A fucking bathroom? Like, you're not going to share a bathroom with someone. Like,
I mean, in that kind of situation, I'd be like, okay, listen, dude, you get a room and you get your own bathroom. And if there's 4 rooms and 3 bathrooms, we'll share. We don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like there's one bathroom in a mansion. You know what I mean? So
right.
I'm sure he could have his own bathroom if that's the deal breaker. But I don't think there is a deal breaker with him, because he'll come up with another deal breaker just for the sake of arguing. You know what I mean? Like, that kid likes to argue. He loves the sport of arguing, because I don't think people actually like talking to him unless they're arguing. That's the only reason why people have to talk to him. So
you really hate Chris.
I don't really hate it. I don't really hate it, man.
Chris talks a lot of shit about you too.
Doesn't matter. Fuck him.
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing is, he talks shit about everyone, and he's when you guys
would you replace Dylan instead of Chris?
I'd have to have a sit down with Dylan, because Dylan's always been cool, but he was a little off the Denver trip. The Denver trip, he was a little off.
When Dylan came out with whipping pizza at everybody, like, what?
Dude, I saved Dylan from almost getting arrested for that shit, dude.
That was so fucking insane.
Dylan came with a fucking pizza and started and like opened it and like threw it, I think, at Robert, and it like hit Robert, and then like 4 pieces just slapped.
We're outside in front of this hotel, just shooting the shit. Everything's cool. Here comes this fucking little bastard with fucking 2 pizzas, and he's like whipping pizzas at people's faces like a rabid little fuck. Like, it just like, imagine if you're just outside and you're just talking to like one of your friends, and all of a sudden like some motherfucker's just whipping pizza at you, like pieces of pizza, sauce, and like cheese.
Here's the thing, bro. I personally think that those guys are they're kind of like chemicals. They're fine by themselves, but put together, that's when those kids are dangerous. Because when Prodigy came here, I hung out with Prodigy and what's his name? I'm fucking drawing a blank.
British?
Yeah.
Wait, what were you saying?
Okay.
You actually hung out with Prodigy and Robert?
Well, Prodigy came here to kick it and hang out. I think that he was just more amazed at the Seattle lifestyle and just wanted to see what it was all about. Because I asked him, I was like, why are you here? Do you have like some business shit up here in Seattle? Like, what's the trip? He's like, no, I came out to hang out with you, bro. And I'm like, okay. He's a cool dude. Like, Prodigy's a cool dude. We had a good time.
Yeah, right. You probably were annoyed to tears. Tell the truth. Prodigy is annoying.
He's annoying to you. He's not annoying to me. But also because I think it's because you work with him, and so you expect everyone that works with you to be like an all-star. I don't know. Prodigy was chill, but he wanted to hang out with Robert, so I went and hang out with Robert. And it's really weird because Robert actually lives like 20 minutes away from me. So I thought it was odd that I've hung out with him in Denver, but I never hung out with him in Seattle. And he was fine. He was chill. He's just, really sedated. Yeah.
Every time I talk to Robert, he's like, yeah, I'm smoking weed. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're not cool. Yeah. Like, it's just so annoying.
I find that people that glamorize weed smoke is really, really annoying. Like, I'm like, okay, dude, you smoke weed. Who cares? Like, okay, good for you. And that's not saying anything because I'm admitted I smoke weed, but I don't need to I don't have the Bob Marley poster. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to And plus, those people they like contraptions and volcanoes.
Where did you get the new painting behind you? I like it.
Oh, there's a website that will print called Canvas Print Factory or some shit like that. And I was actually gonna surprise you, dude, but I don't have your address.
Oh, listen, I got canvas work done too. Have you seen it? The H1Z one?
No.
Okay, I took a picture. Here, I'll show you real quick.
All right.
Okay, I love H1Z1 so much, Blade, that I took a picture in the game.
Yeah.
And I had it put on canvas, and it looks sick.
That is dope.
You see it?
I see it. Yeah, that is dope. I want to see if I can do this. Let's see here. Chat, screen share. Look at this real quick. I wanted to get a canvas print of that and send that to you.
Oh, wait, I didn't see it. Oh, that would be sick.
Yeah. So I was thinking about going to that same company that made the Sade print behind me, because all you do is you literally upload a JPEG or a GIF or whatever, and you pick how deep you want it to go, and you pick your size, and they'll send it to you. Like little canvas.
But it's actually pretty crazy.
It's a pretty awesome picture, dude.
Wait, how did he get that picture right? And who the fuck is in the Niagara Falls?
I don't know. That's how Scott was with that stuff.
What the fuck? There's a guy in the falls though. Like, who is that?
Remember this?
Oh God, do you have a lot of pictures?
This is the Mac, or the original Mac that we had.
Oh wait, who's the? The fucking sled.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Dude, come back to Buffalo. I know who that is.
Yep. Yeah, then it's just random stuff.
I told the story on my stream about how you dropped the girl on the floor.
I have that video, yeah.
Oh, there's a video?
Yeah, there's a YouTube video.
Dude, come back to fucking Buffalo. We need to do this show right.
All right. How do I stop screen sharing?
I don't know.
Okay,
we should probably stop this cast though. I think it's went a little too long.
There's going to be some other stuff that I wanted to bring up. I'm trying to remember.
Well, I just want to do the show right. I feel like we're just doing a really shitty job.
But here's the thing, though, dude. I think all the people really wanted was there's a couple of things that made the BadKidCast great. Okay, I think it's filling a void in the gaming podcast scene. Like a lot of people have told me, they're like, dude, I listened to, and this isn't talking bad about Painkiller Already, but they're like, I listened to Painkiller Already, but I would prefer to listen to your show. And sometimes people like us battling back and forth on different topics, you know?
Right.
That's a big thing. And we've said this before, that the reason why the show is successful is because we don't agree with each other all the time. We're not just yes men. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just going to be like, well, yeah, Keem, you're the best. Oh. And you know what I mean? Like, we're not, it's not like I'm like a blind entourage member of yours. You know what I mean? So there's that. I don't know. How long have we been going?
Oh, over an hour. I don't know.
Here's the thing, though. A lot of times, though, dude.
I hate this. We have the greatest fucking show on the planet. We have the best podcast on the fucking planet. Like, we need to be on Sirius Radio. I don't want to fucking revert to the Stone Age of being in a Google Hangout, what we're doing right now. Like, this does not give justice to the fucking radio show that we've produced. Motherfucker.
Seattle's beautiful, man. I'm telling you.
I'm not moving to Seattle.
And I'm not moving back to Buffalo, bro. That shit's not cool, man. Buffalo is not. Now,
Seattle,
if you lived there your whole life, that'd be one thing. If I had family back there and friends, that'd be one thing, dude. But the only thing I got is motherfucking you, Josh, cold, freezing, ball stuck to your side of your thigh weather, and Yings. That's it, dude. I'm telling you, bro, I'm not coming back.
I will fully pay for you to move back to Buffalo.
I'm not moving back to Buffalo, bro. I'm sorry.
Fully pay plus I will pay $300 a month towards your rent for a year. For 1 year.
I'm not moving back
for 1 year.
I'm not moving back to Buffalo, man.
For 1 year.
What this? No, I'm telling you, dude, I'm not moving back to Buffalo, dude. I want to do the BadKidCast.
The minute you move back to Seattle, your channel died. Just saying.
My channel was already dead.
No, your channel was alive and well in Buffalo.
No, it was not. My channel died when I came to Buffalo.
No, it died when you went back to Seattle.
No, it didn't.
It did.
It was already dead. What are you talking about?
Dude, listen, it's summertime. Look, we can fucking do everything all summer long. Like, we can make the videos stuff. Like, outside, like the video production we were doing. We got a cameraman. We can do this the fucking right way, Blade. Come
if
to
you are with this, I'll throw you a little what is that called? I'll throw you a possible offer. I'm not doing a Buffalo winter again. But the reason why you guys got me hooked out there is because you guys had me on that you guys brought me out during summer. You flew me out during summer to film that shitty music video, and that's what that. Remember, then I flew back.
Summers are nice here.
Summers are okay there. They're not amazing, but they're bearable. They're bearable. I don't know. We'll talk off.
You can't do a half. Well, just talk now. Let's just talk now. You can't do. So this is your offer. Your offer is like, look. Winters I'll be in Seattle, summers I'll be in Buffalo.
Yeah.
How the fuck is that going to work, dude?
I can't move back, dude. I can't do another winter in Buffalo, dude. And Buffalo is just negative, bro. It's so, there's nothing to do but drink. And it's just, and here's the thing. A lot of people think that I'm like drinking more than I'm usually. No, I'm drinking way less than I am. I'm only drinking once a week. So like Buffalo, I was drinking too much and I can't do it, dude. I can't. I don't even know why I even offered to move out there for the summer. Fucking Seattle summers are better. Come out to LA. Why can't you move out to like an LA, Seattle, West Coast thing, dude?
Okay.
It's fucking happening.
My kid goes to like the best school in the country. I'm not like, I can't just fuck with my kid's future.
Dude, I went to one of the top rated schools in the country. Like my school was always on Newsweek's best schools of the year.
No, Mia's school's the best. Okay,
I mean, I commend you. I commend you if that's an actual reason. If that's a real reason, I commend you for that.
Okay, Blade,
thinking that there's not good schools.
Stupid people live all around the country except for where I live. Like where I live, everyone's smart.
No.
Yes.
No, I've met plenty of dumb people when I was in Buffalo. Plenty. Okay.
Those are not natives. Like only smart people live in New York. Like I don't know.
It's this whole concept, man, and this has always happened, man. You got California and you got New York, and people think that everything else is just desert or whatever in between, that nothing else matters. There's an energy in California and there's an energy in New York, even though I was in a different part of it, that there's this pompous attitude that everyone thinks they're the shit.
We are the shit.
But you're not, though. That's what I'm saying, man. But you're not, though. What do you got going on in New York? You got like first off, and plus you're not in New York, you're in Buffalo, bro. I know you're in New York State.
Listen. If I did not have a child, I would just go to Seattle. I don't care. I would just go to Seattle. Not a big deal. But dude, even Seattle, you have retarded internet. You have Comcast.
I have really good internet. What are you talking about?
That internet sucks.
The internet's fucking gangster. What do you like?
Not compared to
they got Fios up here. They got Fios up here. Seattle has plenty good internet, dude. Microsoft's here. What do you think, we're gonna have shit internet? Like we're out in the boonies or something? Like we're gonna have like 5. I had shit internet in Buffalo. I had 50 and 5. Now I'm at like 150 and 25 or 30 or some shit like that. And I could get it faster if I wanted to pay buku bucks. So, okay, we're talking about internet speeds. I think this might be a good time to end the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the BadKidCast. I'm Killer Keemstar.
I'm only using blood.
Peace.
Peace.